Hi PSA, this is Skylar Vadner. We have the distinct honor to be here with Doug Butler. He's the Vice Principal of Abundant Life Christian School and has been with this family for a while now. So we're just going to get some of his experience and hear what he has to say. So Mr. Butler, thank you so much for taking your time. Could you tell us a little bit about your background here in America?
Sure. I was actually born in Florida while my father was in the Air Force, but my growing up years were all in Colorado. So Colorado is really all I remembered before I came to Madison. And so I came through the educational system in Colorado. My bachelor's and my master's degree are both from Colorado State University in Fort Collins. So I was a local teacher in school districts in Colorado for 6 years, and then had the opportunity to go to work for the National FFA Foundation based here in Madison in 1983, and so I did that for 14 years. So I had 20 years of educational involvement before I came to Abundant Life Christian School in 1997.
Wow, so a lot of experience.
Yes.
In all parts of America. Great, great. So what do you do for Abundant Life Christian School then?
I was hired as Director of Development, which means I help to balance the budget, raise resources for scholarships to meet needs within the school. When we were doing the building expansion, actively involved in that. So more involved in the business side of the school up until this year when I was appointed to be Vice Principal, so dealing more with the faculty and the students this year.
Okay. Great! Wow, a lot of history.
Yes, 16 years here. So
yeah, it sounds like you've had a lot of time and good development here. So for international students, how much experience have Abundant Life had with international students, and even this year, how many students are attending?
It's definitely been a growing trend. In the early years that I was here, there would be years where we did not have an international student or only one or two, and most of them tended at that point to come from South or Central America, Spanish-speaking students. As the years have gone on and we begin to partner with Homeland Security and the SEVIS system, we became authorized to accept students from any place around the globe. And so Asia has become the predominant sender of students to Abundant Life Christian School, a lot of them with the goal of going on to post-secondary education after they graduate from Abundant Life. And a lot of them would choose us because of our excellent college preparatory program.
I know you have a great alumni that have gone on to some of the best universities and college in America. So
that's right.
That's great. So how do you feel Madison affects, like, why Madison? You know, why did you choose Madison, and why would it be good to grow up and learn in Madison?
I came to Madison as a result of the National FFA Foundation being located here. So I came for a job, but I found a beautiful community. It's a community that prioritizes education. It's consistently listed as one of the top cities in America to live. Education plays a major role in that, as well as a great healthcare system, a nice climate. If you enjoy 4 seasons of the year, this is a beautiful place to be. My daughter was raised here her whole life until she went off to college, so it has become now very much home for more than half my life.
Wow, okay, great. And do you have any safety issues outside in the city of Madison or even in here at the school?
We take the safety of our students very, very seriously. So it's a secure facility. You have to ring a doorbell to get in anytime during the school. So it's open first thing in the morning for all of the students to be able to get in. Then if a student needs to have a parent come and pick them up, that parent actually has to ring in and we see who it is before they're even allowed into the building. So I have one daughter that means the world to me. I never worried about her safety here from the time she was in kindergarten all the way through high school. It's a very safe facility. Speaking as a parent as well as a staff member, we take that very seriously. We would never want to have to call and report, oh, there's been a breach of safety within the
So
school.
great, yeah, and in the city itself of Madison, it's very safe too.
Yes, it is.
So great. So with dealing with international students and a lot of teachers and a lot of parents in all aspects of Abundant Life, how do you feel the communication is between if there's a problem, if their learning is not going well? How do you feel the communication is between all the parties?
We like to say that we're a right-sized school. We're small enough that everyone knows, our teachers in the school know not only each one of the students in their class, but also in the classes that are around them. So there's a close communication between faculty and administration, and then the parents also. So a problem, if there is one, is recognized early, and we're able to partner then with the parent and the student and the teacher to be able to address that and
I
make
understand.
a change before it gets to be a bigger problem.
Absolutely, you really take it seriously. That's really good. And how do you actually pick your teachers and improve them and make sure you have the best quality education?
Okay, so the teachers are picked. The first priority within being a Christian school is that they're passionate about their relationship with God.
Okay.
The second is that they're passionate about their students. They have to love children to be able to be here. And the third is that they're an expert in their subject area. We want them to know it so well that they teach it with enthusiasm. Okay? So we do searches with, now with the internet, you're able to post positions and attract interest from all across the country. The positions that we hired this year, one of the teachers came from California.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So she had family that lived in the area. They knew what a great school Abundant Life was. She wanted to be near them. We've had other teachers that were hired from Michigan and Illinois and Minnesota. So we attract from way outside the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And we're looking for the best teachers that we can get, those that feel called to be a part of what we're doing here. If they do have a weakness, then we would try and mentor them by one of our veteran teachers, someone who is very good at the area that they need to strengthen.
Wow, okay. It sounds like a fantastic system.
It works well.
Wow, great. So in the classroom, what sort of technology do the teachers have and what sort of tools do they have to teach, and how is that improving?
Okay. We belong to some private school associations, and probably about 6 years ago we discovered smartboard technology. And we said we would really like to do that. The very next year we incorporated smartboard into our science department within the high school. That smartboard is busy every period of the day. We have teachers that will trade like from chemistry to physics to be able to utilize that and back and forth. Then we added it to the social studies department, the math department. Now there's been a second one added in a fourth high school classroom that is utilized by both the social studies and the science, and even some Bible lessons that are on that. So it's growing. We have elementary teachers that are interested in using more of that technology. So we try and incorporate as much as we can. We know that online education is growing, and so we've embraced that. We use that for increasing the electives that students are able to take. So while we concentrate in Spanish as our foreign language, we also have students that are using the online system with the headphones and the microphones to be able to study Chinese and French this year as well.
Oh, wow.
So with the online system, we're moving in that direction, both for students that want to take purely an online class, as well as those that are going to supplement their teaching with online curriculum.
Wow, great. It sounds like you guys have a lot of technology to use and you're up to date with that. And it seems like the students really like that.
Yes, they do.
Good. And for you personally, what is your greatest accomplishment you've seen or had at Abundant Life?
That probably relates back to seeing my daughter graduate from here, and to do so with honors. So wearing more than one hat. You wear
Yeah.
both the parent hat as well as the staff member hat. But seeing your children, so your own children and those that you embrace as your students, grow not only academically to where you know that they're going to succeed in college and in life because they've built a strong moral foundation as well as a strong academic, and they've learned how to socially get along with other people. Their people skills are good, their academic and their critical thinking skills are good, and their moral decision-making decisions are good. That's a real achievement when you see the students that have embraced all that we have to offer here.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, really. Good. Well, last parting words. If you have been a parent here, you work here, if you could give a good perspective, why Abundant Life for a parent, especially an international parent? Why would you put all your trust into Abundant Life and believe that this is the best route for their future?
My daughter will be graduating from college in about a month, and in that process she spent a semester abroad. So I, as a parent, my biggest concern was, will she be safe in that school? Is it going to be a good academic situation? Well, our prayers were answered. It was a very safe situation. She got to know another student from a different part of the country and a different ethnicity.
Yeah.
So it was a wonderful experience for her, and with Skype we were able to talk to her while she was there in the school. So being able to connect with their children is something that we understand the importance of. I've said, yes, we will take care of your son or daughter to those parents from Korea and other nations where they're looking you in the eye and they're saying, you know, keep them safe, take good care of them, teach them well. I take that very seriously as a parent to parent. So if they're coming to America and they want Madison because of all of the things that it has to offer, I know of no other school that I could recommend any higher. This is the school of choice for me as a dad and for the other families that I have learned to rub shoulders with here. We surround, as they go through high school, friends become more and more important. Being here, they're going to be surrounded with good choices for friends that are making positive choices. Positive peer pressure is really what becomes very important as you move through the high school years. So it's safe all the way from the elementary years when they're under the supervision of the same teacher most of the day to as they move through and they want great role models that will teach them with wisdom and care. You get all that, the whole package here.
Great. Well, that's unbelievable. Thank you so much, Mr. Butler. And ever since PSA has partnered with Abundant Life, they brought us into their family. So I absolutely appreciate the time, and we cannot wait for your students to come here this next semester. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.